I don't wanna do this. I just don't wanna do it. But we got to get part 3 out of the way. What's going on, YouTube? And welcome to the survey, part 3. Who knew we would make it this far? I didn't, I can tell you that. I'm not even going to bother explaining the game. You know what it is, I know what it is. It's my worst nightmare. So let's just get it. That didn't happen last time. That was new. Okay. I'm just not going to touch my phone. Because it seems like when I touch my phone, it crashes the game. So, it's all up to me, boys and girls. This is all me brain power. I didn't do that. What?
According to a recent poll, infidelity is at an all-time high. This may be due to marrying too young, lack of commitment, or even financial instability. Let us examine the story of Joseph and Mary Walker, the two married and bore a daughter, Lilith, who was very talented in many artistic mediums, especially in painting. Joseph and Mary also had a son named Marcus. Joseph worked as a construction worker, while Mary worked as a secretary for a local business. Soon after discovering Lilith's talents, her parents encouraged her greatly to continue and perfect her skills. Eventually, a high enough demand for her paintings allowed the Walkers to become financially stable, simply by selling Lilith's art. Both Joseph and Mary quit their jobs, as Lilith's paintings sold anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 apiece, depending on the buyer.
Dang.
Due to this high demand, Joseph and Mary began to live life far above their means, taking advantage of their gifted child in order to satisfy their own greed. It started off with Joseph burning Marcus with cigarettes if Lilith refused to work. Slowly, the abuse became worse and more intense, until one episode landed Marcus in the hospital. Marcus had several bruises along with a dislocated arm.
Oof.
The family was forced to cover up the incident and no charges were filed. This abuse continued for a long time. Marcus grew accustomed to it. It was simply a part of his life, just as much as breathing or sleeping. After Lilith was diagnosed with a rare bone condition, everything changed. She lost her ability to paint, leading the family into a period of financial hardships. Joseph wasn't able to find work due to his alcoholism, but Mary was able to find a job at her old company. Her former employer kept in touch with her throughout the years. Tension began to build within the family. Marcus usually remained passive among family affairs, but the situation gave him much joy. They were suffering, and he knew it. He couldn't have been happier. 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 He couldn't have been happier.
Yo, don't do that.
He couldn't have been happier.
Don't get all creepy on me now. Can I leave? Oh man, the only... What? She's right outside my door. What do I do? I'm hiding. Bro, I don't know if she can actually get in here, but if she does, ain't my cup of tea, Chief. Stop knocking! I'm obviously not going to answer the door. Yeah, we can sit here all day. I mean, do you guys have anything to do? I don't have anything. Oh, she getting angry. Oh, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Turn off the light. Okay, I think she left. I think she left. Okay, yeah. She's gone. She's gone. Can I turn that off? Any new documents off of that? Nope. Whew! Alright, didn't see that one coming. I'ma pick it up and immediately read it. So if you're gonna try to kill me, I'm reading. My parents gave me the news. So I have this condition called fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. I don't know if that's the correct way to pronounce that. Basically, it's a condition where my soft tissue, ligaments, tendons, and muscles gradually turn into bone. They said that eventually I'll lose mobility in my arms, legs, neck, everywhere, until I'll need a caretaker to basically do everything for me. Right now I feel it in my arms and torso. For now I just sort of stay in my bed. It hurts to walk around, and I can't really exercise or damage my body in any way, or else it'll speed up the process. I mean, I'm only 15, so this is a lot to take in. Knowing that I'll slowly become more and more immobile, it's a bit ironic, isn't it? I wish that I could stop painting, or that I wouldn't have to anymore. And this was the answer I received. But the best they could do was prescribe medication for the pain. A year from now, there is a good chance that I won't be able to walk, and I'll be in a wheelchair or worse. I just hope my family will be stable without my help. I'll be a pretty big burden. The other day, I overheard my parents arguing. My mom brought up the idea of getting a divorce. I feel like this is all my fault. Lilith, it ain't your fault. They were two bad people, alright? They were two real bad people. You didn't have nothing to do with it, honey. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it none. Okay, if I had to choose where to go. Hey, look at that. Whoa, that ran by me! Oh, no, don't like that. It's playing creepy music. I overheard them talking about what Lilith's condition was. Apparently, she has some sort of bone disorder. Basically, her body keeps becoming more and more immobilized until she's basically paralyzed. The process can take a while, but it continually gets worse and worse. They seem very worried about it. As far as I know, Lilith won't be able to paint. I wonder what will happen. Mom and Dad were screaming at each other the other day. I've never seen them argue like that. It's quite entertaining seeing them bicker and yell. I had a wide grin across my face as I watched the spectacle. Man, that's a weird word to say. I know what it means. Don't judge me. My parents have been trying to find work ever since they heard the news, but only my mom has been able to find a job with her old employer. Dad hasn't had any luck. This is quite an unfortunate situation. I did a bit more research on the conditions, and it seems incurable. My parents seem like they're in a state of panic. I've never seen them like this before, frantic, scared, and unstable. I've never been more excited in my life. You see what happened? Joseph, or Jonathan, or whatever the dad's name is, you created a monster, okay? You turned Marcus into a psycho. That's what you've done. Okay, now I heard those footsteps running, and I don't want to know where they were running from or running to. So, I'm checking all the rooms up here before I go downstairs and probably cry like a baby. I don't know, downstairs is just way more terrifying, even though more scary stuff has happened upstairs. You know what? I'm gonna try turning on this TV just to see what it says. Nothing. I was hoping that I'd get the TV to talk to me again. So that TV has already been spoken to. That's such a weird thing to say. Another note. Okay. Well, we're just gonna grab you and read you. Oh, she's behind me again. My mom showed him the divorce paperwork and he was livid. I've never seen my dad this furious, his bloodshot eyes trembling in fear because he knew he was powerless against her decision. He kept taking beer bottles and smashing them against the kitchen table after he heard the news. She said she was tired of having him just drinking all day and not contributing to the family at all. I left a little surprise for him in the car. He'll find out why he's driving. Dude! Marcus is gonna kill his dad! Because he was working on that from school. How to, disengage the brakes. Well, for now, I guess it'll just be Mom, Lilith, and I. She asked me to get a part-time job since we'll need the money to help pay with Lilith's medical bills. I don't mind working, even though I'm still in high school. I'll be pretty busy, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it. It'll be hard, though. I went to the doctor the other day, and he examined my shoulder. It turns out I've had a torn rotator cuff for a while now, but I've never been able to get it checked out because of Dad. I haven't been able to rotate my arm past 90 degrees without feeling this tearing sensation on the back of my shoulder. Thanks, Dad. I guess in the end, everybody gets what they deserve. All right, Marcus, you're a killer. Ain't no way around that one. Ah! Go, go, go! Go! Ah! I don't know what happened. I'm assuming she came and killed me. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. It happened. We just ain't gonna talk about it, Chief. We ain't gonna talk about it. She's not here. Can't be scared if she's not here. She's not real. Oh, suicide note. What? It's been... It's been hard the last year. I've been working overtime almost every week at my job ever since the divorce. Just to cover everything, Lilith, well, she was bedridden and relied on Marcus for just about everything. Marcus was attending college and working at the same time. I went on a business trip for about a week, and I didn't get the news until I came home. The house caught fire. I was told that Lilith... Wait. Marcus was attending college, working at the same time. I went on a business trip for about a week, house caught fire. I was told that Lilith died a horrific death, burning alive as the flames consumed her. They said the fire started in her room, most likely by a candle that was tipped over. The neighbors, they said all they heard was a haunting screaming, like an animal that knows its death is approaching. Everything is gone. My kids, my house. Did I deserve this? Was I so blinded by greed? I'm a horrible person. I let my son be abused for years just to force my daughter to paint and make myself money. I guess Joseph got what was coming to him, and now it's my turn. I just wish I could watch over them. Mary Walker. Dude! It's just ending for everybody. The family? My heart! It hurts! Oh, I can barely breathe. That got me. That might have been the scariest thing that's happened in the game so far. That was terrifying. Hold on. Last time I had to listen to this all the way. How many more letters do we need? Oh, that's not many. That's like 1, 2, 3. That's like 6 more letters.
I'm Joseph, back with an update concerning our latest story.
Oh, here we go. Another one.
A drunk driver was recently killed in an accident outside a local liquor store. According to friends and family, the man had been going through a divorce with his wife.
That's our dad.
Probably trying to drink his sorrows away, he swerved off the road, crashing his car into a tree. Officers have noted that there might have been tampering involved with the braking system of the vehicle.
That was Marcus!
Fortunately, the individual suffered greatly while dying. I know a certain someone that would be happy to know so. Don't worry, I'm stuck as well. This was Joseph, bringing the local news to you.
Oh, that's our dad? Oh, our dad's the voice on the radio and the TV. Oh, did not see that coming. What? Oh my gosh. And he was said that he suffered greatly. I was like, how do you know that? You know it, Chief. You went through it. You experienced it firsthand. Oh man, back upstairs we go, right? Right? That's what I'm assuming. Oh, that picture is terrifying. Ah! No! No! Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No. No. Oh, she's... I'm sorry, Chief. I can't go upstairs. Not right now. Not right now. You want me to do some dishes? I'll do some laundry. Is that where I do laundry? Or the dishes? It doesn't matter. I'll do it all. I'll cook. I'll clean. Just don't make me go upstairs. Oh, no, man. Oh, okay. All right. No, no more. No more whinging. No more whinging. No more whinging. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it for Lilith, man. Can I just act like I never went in that room? I'm just gonna act like I never seen you. She's in the room because it makes her ears bleed. Oh, Chief. Oh, Chief. This ain't happening, Chief. No, man, you cannot make me go in that room. The closer I get, the harder my heart is pounding, man. Any room but this room. Any room but this room. Oh, she's gone? Ah! Oh, I hate this game. Pick up the note. It's been almost a year since I've been diagnosed. It's gotten worse recently. I'm losing control of my hands, so it's getting quite difficult to write. One day I wake up and I'm unable to move. The light just turned off in the room I'm in. It's a bit horrifying having brain. You gotta control the fear, man. You've been through this enough. You already know. Just control the fear. It's a bit horrifying having all your muscles, ligaments, and tendons slowly turn into bone. Marcus has been taking care of me. I feel like I'm such a burden to him. On top of school, his part-time job, and taking care of me, he seems so busy. Mom's been working overtime just every weekend just to help me with my medical bills. I mean, we have insurance and we still have some money left over from my paintings, but it's getting pretty tough to pay for everything. I can't walk anymore, so I'm pretty much confined to my bed most of the time. My favorite part of the day is when my brother comes in to check on me. Hopefully he'll never read this. This is embarrassing, but I feel like I'm holding him back. After Dad died, he just seemed so much more alive. I wonder why? He killed him! I guess he got what he deserved, but is this my punishment too? No, Lilith! You did nothing wrong! Except open that door! Okay, hold on. I gotta build up the courage to turn around. Alright. Oh! She's right outside the room. Oh my gosh! She's right outside the room! She's right outside the room. She's right outside the room. I don't hear anything. I hid last time and I felt like that was the right thing to do. I feel like that's always the smart move. She just came in. I'm going to turn on the flashlight. Okay. So she definitely opened the door. Ain't nothing done sitting in the closet, Chief. We gotta go. No. What? Errors, part 2. Oh, this is still the same. I can barely keep up with everything. I was accepted into the university that I really wanted to attend, but I decided not to go through with it. If I did leave, no one would be here to take care of my sister. If I'm being honest, I wish I could leave. I want to move on and just forget about her. That is music. That's so creepy. Mom, Dad, all of them. I've just decided to attend this community college and then transfer to a university afterwards to save money. Also, I won't be in a ton of debt after I graduate, so that'll be nice. Okay, we gotta keep reading. As I made my way to my room, Lilith's door was slightly ajar, and I could also hear this high-pitched scraping sound. It was my sister scraping her nails against the wall. I turned the light on, and there was blood covering her hand. She was running the tips of her fingers across the wall, up to the point to where her fingernails were now loosely attached to her finger. She seemed so out of touch with reality. I looked at her other hand, but it was bent in an awkward position, her wrist bending toward her body while her fingers looked stiff. Bro, I'm out in the hallway, man. You didn't give me no time to play hide and seek. This thing in my house. I don't think this is my sister. My sister was a painter, a talented girl with immense potential. Her eyes gradually turned towards me. I felt them almost reaching out to me, pleading for comfort. I gave her none. Oh, man. Oh, the horrible things. This family was so bad except for Lilith and Marcus, and then Marcus turned into a monster, and he killed his dad, and his mom, she feels terrible, and now he doesn't recognize his sister, and I'm out in the hallway. There's nothing but fear. Fear coursing through my veins. I forgot what happiness feels like. I have forgotten the warm embrace of joy. It's been fear for so long. I don't know what else to feel but fear. My guy can't even shut doors anymore. Oh, look, another note. Bro, what? Ah, it's red! Why is it red? I don't like red! Red scares me! House is all red. Okay, just shut the door, read the note. Read the note, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Mom is leaving for about a week. She's going on a business trip, so she's leaving me in charge to take care of the house and my sister. I checked on her briefly about once or twice a day to make sure she's still alive. I might forget to check throughout the week, though. It's such a chore taking care of her. Why can't she just die already? Marcus, you terrible person! Am I wrong for saying that? Yes! Because of her talent, her God-given gift to paint, it destroyed our family. Without it, everything would be normal. In the end, everybody gets what they deserve, and she's getting her end right now. Okay, Marcus, I hate playing as you now. Dad received his, Mom is breaking her back just to make ends meet. I wonder what my end will have in store. Who knows, maybe I'll get the worst ending of them all. I realize that my hatred for her is wrong and unjustified. It wasn't her fault she was born with that skill. I feel guilty that I enjoy hearing and seeing her in pain. It's an immature reaction. For so long I wished for someone to feel my suffering. I would get beatings almost every week with my mom and sister just watching. It was almost entertaining thinking of what I could tell people at school when they asked about the cuts and bruises. Now it's a little different, I guess. I'm in control and she's the helpless one. Well, Marcus, I can say right now, you bad. You real bad. What is happening? How many documents? Guys, we're almost there. Oh, there ain't no turning on lights anymore. That just ain't an option. A note. This will be the last letter I write. I can feel my right hand becoming immobile and stiff. Mom left a couple of days ago, and it's been up to Marcus to take care of me. Even though he visits, his visits have been getting shorter and less frequent over the last few months. I understand. I'm just a burden to him and my mom. He hasn't checked up on me ever since she left. I've tried everything. Knocking, banging my hand against the wall, screaming. I mean, that's all I can really do since I'm practically immobile. Sometimes I get my hopes up, hearing him walk up the stairs. Just maybe he'll walk through the door and check on me. Did I deserve this for not standing up to my parents and letting all this happen? All of this? It's my fault. I'm sorry, Marcus. I promise I'll never be a burden to you ever again. Oh, Lilith. So not your fault, man. You did nothing wrong. Poor Lilith, man. To just be set upon with that condition and then blame yourself like you think you are the cause. Like that's the most terrifying part. Ah! Water! No! No, 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 no! No, Lilith! 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 Let's talk about this! Let's talk about this, Lilith! Let's talk about this! Ah! No! I deserve that, Chief. I deserve that. It's purgatory. Or not even purgatory, it's worse. There ain't no end. That's right, Chief, you're gonna keep waking up. You have to live this nightmare for eternity. For what you did. What? Is that the final document? Life is pretty quiet, to be honest, right now. Between school and work, it's a bit stressful, but it's not as bad as before. Mama said to come home in a few days. It was nice having the house to myself for about a week. I'll admit, sometimes it gets eerily quiet. Sometimes I hear those soft knocks coming from the walls. Other times I'll hear crying and sobbing. Sometimes even screaming. It usually doesn't last too long, but still it's a bit unusual. I have a strange feeling that I've gotten some...
Both bodies were recovered.
What?
Though the young woman was dead at the scene. After performing an autopsy, it was confirmed that the fire led to her death, but officials also found something strange. Her body was starving. What officials think occurred was during her final moments. As an act of desperation, she lit a candle inside her room and started the fire herself. Her younger brother, Marcus Walker, might have neglected her to such a degree. She chose to end her life to ease her suffering. Emotions ranging from jealousy, hatred, enviousness, and frustration might have drove him to neglect her, despite her cries for help. Due to her rare disorder, she was extremely immobile and required help for the simplest activities. She required Marcus for everything. Marcus might have held animosity towards her, as for almost his whole life, everyone had paid their attention to her. Perhaps Marcus wanted her to feel isolated and alone, an emotion he was very familiar with. He wanted vengeance for a crime she didn't commit. Marcus's body was mostly unharmed, though he was not conscious at the scene. He was taken to a local hospital, where he currently resides. He is currently in a coma induced by smoke inhalation and has been unconscious ever since the fire.
I'm alive?!
No one knows when, or if, he will ever wake up, or what he is experiencing. He could be experiencing nothing at all, or he might be suffering. The only living relative he had was his mother, Mary Walker, who committed suicide shortly after she heard about the incident.
Dude!
His father, Joseph Walker, was killed in a suspicious road incident where his brakes stopped working while driving under the influence. Due to his unusual situation, no one is left to decide whether or not they should keep him alive in his coma. Many may wonder whether he regrets his actions, whether he regrets neglecting his sister, starving her, and psychologically torturing her to the point of suicide. Others speculate that years of domestic abuse by his father Joseph, along with neglect from his family, left him psychologically scarred. Whatever the case may be, he tortured and isolated his sister. His sister, who loved him, and did everything necessary to protect him. Hopefully all members of the family get what they deserve. In Marcus's case, he's stuck in his own personal eternal purgatory. Stuck in a place between life and death,
Called it.
an eternity of suffering awaits him. Thank you for listening. This was Joseph Walker, bringing your local news.
Called
to
it.
you.
Guys. What the? No! No, she's burning and oh my gosh, dude! Lilith, I am so sorry. You did not deserve the fate you were given, man. Oh my gosh. No way! Just clap it up. Way to go. Seriously, that is okay, so PT still probably the scariest game for me, but my gosh, this is tied. It's tied for first, guys. The story. I wasn't dead. I was in a coma. I'm in the hospital as we speak, stuck in this coma. This is my eternal purgatory, just like my dad said. I'm suffering this. That is Lilith. All the banging and scraping and things. Yeah, it's scary because we didn't know at the time. Looking back, that was her trying to get our attention. For me neglecting her, not feeding her and things. She's banging on the wall. She just wants someone to love her, man. Oh my gosh. I can't. Just YouTube. If you have a sister, love her. Go give him a hug right now. If you have a dad in your life and he doesn't beat you, go hug him. If you have a mom, and you know she isn't greedy, you know she loves you, go hug her. Just go hug her, man. Go hug him. If you got a brother, hug him. Hug him so he doesn't turn into this. Just man. I don't have anything else to say. Just subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Guys, start sharing these videos. We gotta get the word out. Just I gotta go hug life. I got things to do.